they got found guilty. They're looking at life in prison. And after the trial was done, the day that it was done, Mama Duck was celebrating. She said that they had a death party and she wanted to have a party to celebrate them getting convicted. You know, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, nobody winning, you know. And I kind of, not that I talked to Mama Duck, but I made a video and she kind of heard. We all losing. So what looked like is a win for Mama Duck is still a loss for us in a general sense, because we all are one people. We all look the same. We all going through the same things, same schools, same hardships. They poor, we poor. It just sucks because we all divided, you know, and not just blacks against blacks, but whites against blacks, whites against white. We all divided. And so that's all the enemy is doing. However he can pull you away emotionally to get you to hate somebody else, he'll do that. And so all I see is an entanglement of emotions, right? And then the only thing that can spiritually allow for us to see what's really happening is God. And I know nobody really wants to go to God because we all want to be God in our own lives. We want to govern what's right and what's wrong. But you won't be able to see your own wrongs until you see the understanding that God has. And he says that there's no man good. No man, not one. And so when you see that about yourself, like I hope Mama Duck hear this, that it's like, you're not good, Mama Duck, I'm not good. The only thing that can make us a person of well-doing is to have the righteousness of God, but all I see, Cam, is losses. That's all it is. You could throw a party for them being in jail, but is it a party that you should really throw? They still got an opportunity for something that's so more like people. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's end goal is, Cam. I think that people just think that they die and then they go to where it's better. But that's not the case. You here. What you do here determines where you go next. And so again, it's not a win for neither of them. It's not a win. It's not a win for her. It's not a win for Duck. Duck is gone. And where Duck is now, man, only God knows. And it's not a win, man. It's just torment, spiritual torment.
You know, one of the biggest, I think, mysteries about this whole situation, man, is there was a guy standing next to Duck when it went down. And his name is Day Day. And he was shot with Duck. He almost died. And everybody says he's Muwop's cousin. These are the rumors on the internet.
Yeah.
But nobody really can verify this. Is there anything you know about that?
About it now. Not from what I heard, but it wouldn't be too crazy. Cause me and Butter, he don't know. We cousins, through cousins though. Like I'm a cousin through him through cousins. Like we got cousins through cousins. But it's like if you repping something and I'm repping something, bro, we have people that actually will kill their own people to get ahead. So if you believe in something different than me and I kill somebody that believe in the same thing that I believe in to get ahead, who are you who don't even have the same beliefs as I? So in terms of him being STL and in terms of us being O-Block, just with the whole Butter situation, or in the terms with the whole Muwop and him situation, it doesn't matter, Cam. You got to understand that a lot of these people know each other. It's one big family just scattered abroad, and by communication, by doctrine, we have been separated by carnal beliefs that none of us are choosing to walk or believe in. We don't even know what we believe in. They bring something to us, and it looks like something that you might want to be with because you ain't a part of nothing. We all want to be a part of something that gives us entitlement, that says that we are somebody. And just for gains, that's what it does. Why you think we live and die for it, Cam? Because this is our sense of pride. And so if I'm O-Block and you FDL, but I don't care if you my cousin, because this what I am is who I am. And if you are against what I am, you are against me. And so it doesn't matter whether or not, it don't matter who you are. If your beliefs ain't operating in the same beliefs as them, you can't walk with them. God said, can two walk together except they be agreed? No, it's not possible for you to have true, genuine love with somebody that you don't see eye to eye with spiritually.
one of the most suspicious things about this is when he got arrested, or not arrested, when he was questioned by the police, he said he never heard of Duck.
Who?
And I thought that was like a day.
The dude that was next to Duck?
The dude that was next to Duck said he didn't know who Duck was. It was pure coincidence he was standing there, and that he had no idea who he was, and that he never heard of him. And I thought that was kind of crazy that he would never, ever heard of Duck.
Yeah, to never hear of Duck is a lie. But to say you don't know him, that's another thing. But right there, he just that's interesting, because it just seemed as though, like, what was he, how was he? Interesting. All I know is interesting because it seemed like a connection. Like, did he call him, and was he the reason how he knew that Duck was there? Because, like, I'm saying as far as Day communicating to Teezy that Duck was there. Why else would he lie? Everybody knows Duck. That's just...
paper. Yeah, I hear that too. It's crazy. Day, reach out to me. We got to do an interview.
Yeah. If he was so close to Duck, how he get shot? I mean, like, how did that happen?
I think he was just standing in line. You got to think, it's the pandemic. They're not letting a lot of people in the store. So Duck and him were standing outside when they rolled up and started shooting. He just happened to be there. And the police ruled him out as a suspect. The police ruled him out, said he ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the only way you're going to convict a man, you got to have evidence. And so if Teezy didn't straight up say that that's what had happened, then, technically, it could just be one of them. There's no coincidences in life, but who's to say whether or not, like, again, if we have no evidence pointing towards that he was there, he could have just been there. Technically, it's downtown. Many people, because, we done seen him downtown many a times. Downtown is big enough to where it's a lot of people to where you shouldn't be able to just run into somebody as easy like that. It's a lot of people. But we ran into them many a times. Many a times where we just so happen to be in the same place that they are, because they got the same type of, they dress alike. So if they go into a designer store, he got the money to get it, it makes sense that he'd be the same place, the same time. But again, it's a big coincidence, but if ain't no evidence, then he walk away a free man like he did.